Hi, guys. Welcome to our second episode with Working with Pleiadian Energy. And I want to honestly jump right into this calendar. It looks really messy. I promise you, you can take a picture of it if you'd like, but I'm going to cover all of this and you'll find out it's not as complicated or messy as it might look. But this is more of a resource, hence the episode name, how to use the lunar phases and the elements as a resource to equalize your energy. So, in your alignment, you have different energies, star seed energies, and honestly, they are all for activating certain chakra points in your body to really equalize your lower chakras and your upper chakras. And we know that the moon phases have specific meanings and they go along with an element. So, what I do want to show off, if you guys can see that, are the elemental symbols and colors that are correlated. I don't necessarily have a yellow marker, so pardon, there is no yellow marker. And honestly, if I did, I don't believe it would be easy to see on the board. But I hope you can see the purple. So this is purple. It's not as bright as the other colors, but this is symbolizing air. And this is the shape of the air element, with a line at the top. It's facing upward with a line through it. That's the air element. It's typically depicted as a yellow shape, but for now it's purple just so we can see it. So what I've done here is I've taken the symbols of each element of the lunar phase and put it on the board. So right now we're just looking at the triangles. So air is that purple color, fire is red, and it's just a triangle pointing upward, no line through it. Water is a triangle pointing down, it's blue, no line through it. And earth is a triangle pointing down with a line through it, and it's typically green. Water is typically blue, fire is red, usually air is yellow, not purple. But for this example, it'll be purple. So, what I really want you guys to focus on is I feel like we have a good understanding of a lunar phase, of what the main phases are. We have our new moon, which is coming up tomorrow. So, this energy sticks with us between a couple days, 3-4 day grace period. You may have already been feeling the new moon energy. So, you can see this week, starting on a Monday or Sunday, you can see it's pretty balanced week. We have some water, fire, earth, air. So this week I'm hoping towards the end you'll feel a bit more balanced and leveled out. And that's just the thing. It's towards the end that you feel the entirety of a week's energy and elements. Where last week we were in that last quarter of Libra, and it was mostly air element. It was a lot of change. So I want you to start focusing on, okay, the lunar phase is this, and the element of the moon is this, which helps this. You're like, okay, what is it helping? Let's get into more of that detail. So the new moon in Capricorn, new moon, new intentions, new goals. This is our second phase towards getting those initial Yuletide winter solstice goals. So you may have checked out the Journey with Spirit. That's January 10th. And these are very loose. You can journey with Spirit a different day. Sorry, I'm looking at, let's see here. It'll show up sometime. There we go. Maybe. I haven't put tabs up right. work, so bear with me. Let's see. There we go. How does your first intentions allow you to express your current intentions? So this journey with Sea Goat is trying to show you how last intentions, and I want you to look at your last, honestly, the first winter intentions, but the last intention set. It was a new moon in Sagittarius. Now, what were those goals? See what your intentions were. See how they came to be. And how do they allow you to express these new goals that we're formulating? So that's the purpose of that journey. I believe I sent out some music to help you through your working with spirit and journeys. I am going to have a different video dedicated just to working with spirit and journeys. For right now, let's go to the lunar phases. And if you want to go to your new moon in Capricorn page, if you can complete this sometime towards the end of this week, that would be super helpful, because this is not only recognizing what you accomplished last lunar cycle and last autumn. Now it's okay, I accomplished these things. I'm on this new timeline. Check out and see how your life is feeling and looking. It might feel very different, hence a lot of that air element and change going on. And now we're just trying to align back and have a nice, smooth week. But now that we have this new timeline, this new mindset, this new 5D life, we need the strong leadership skills to continue it, to thrive in it, to not struggle in such a new environment. So that's what New Moon in Capricorn is all about, is that strong leadership. And Pleiades, this is exactly why we're working with Pleiadian energy, is because they are naturally strong leaders. They are highly developed in working on new timelines and opening other people up to a new timeline and having it be easy and not constraining yourself, not restraining yourself. So if you can grab your winter journey jar and put everyone back nicely in the jar, releasing stubborn energy. If you can open up the jar and take out one thing just to show you what you might be stubborn around. See, leaders have a tendency to be more bossy or be a doormat, or there's certain things that leaders are prone to happening towards them, especially on a 3D level. And if we want to vibrate on our 5D timeline, we need to release those traits that may come with getting on to being a strong leader in our own timeline. So see what you have to release being stubborn around. See where you might be a bit edgy around. And it does correlate with the other videos on which correlates with what. So depending on what you pick out will be what type of energy you're releasing. And now really think about what you want to manifest. What is the next step to achieving those goals? Achieving your winter solstice goals. And holding your winter jar, I want you to visualize and close your eyes and let your jar show you what it looks like to be a leader with the blessings that you've been previously given, to have certain skills to appreciate what you've already been given. and to be strong with these skills. And that means being vulnerable. When I say be strong, I also mean be vulnerable, because when you are vulnerable, you know you will not lose what you've already gained, because in your soul, you know you could never lose something that you've always had. Now, after that, January 12th, you're going to open up the jar and have energy be cleared. So the 12th, you're seeing an energy shift. We're going from this nice Capricorn earthly energy to the air element, a change. So because we are wanting this change, we need to clear some energy that's stuck. And it may very well be physical energy, because we're going from an earth sign to an air sign. Then the 18th, you're going to take out a piece that's going to help you overcome a situation. So depending on if I have you for a cosmic care session, for a chakra clearing, or anything like that, first quarter in Taurus, I love to see how it lines up. We have a new moon in Capricorn, earth element. Now we have a first quarter in Taurus, earth element. So these are both earth signs, so both very physical. Now we're having a challenge or an obstacle that is also physical. It relates. So it's just going to help us get to where we need to be in a practical manner. And this is where grabbing one of your items from your winter journey jar is going to assist you. And I want to talk about this week. This week seems pretty even, pretty aligned. We have some water, fire, earth, and air. So it seems pretty good. We have a pretty set energy for emotions. Now we get to the last week. And this is interesting because full moons usually carry a big, powerful impact. That being said, our full moon is in Leo. And I will have a separate video for that full moon in Leo. And that's creating lasting wealth. So we have that strong leadership. We have the skills. Skills create wealth and abundance. And wealth doesn't mean, this means wealth for your soul, wealth from what you're passionate for. So we have physical skills to create wealth that lasts a long time in our life. We'll be working with lion spirit and Lyran energy. But notice how the last week, a lot of fire. Fire, water, air. There's no earth, but towards the end of the week. So this is a very powerful, energized for releasing. And January 25th, you're going to see what you have. We're going to be releasing energy and seeing what you've received February 3rd. So that'll be a different video. But checking out resources on how the energy is happening. Okay, is this more fire? Do I need to create something? Water? Do I need to heal something or move through and with something? Earth? Do I need to ground here? And what is the actual lunar phase? Full moon. This is releasing and making room for our true passion and fire and drive. Now, how does this relate to our meditations? I'm going to put this up here. Hopefully, let's see. Hina's awake. Hi, guys. So, I want to talk about our meditations. This is really, meditation is a resource. When you meditate, you're receiving energy as a resource. Now, the first meditation, who does your intention examine practical partnership with? You're receiving a resource from God, the universe, about someone in your life that is actually helping you generate and partnering with you to get your intentions through to the reality that you are seeing, because there's many realities in front of us. It just depends on what dimension we're in and what we're actually seeing with our physical eyes. So it's the 8th. Now, the 15th. What discipline places pressure on achieving your winter goals? Now, God, the universe, spirit, through the Pleiadian energy, they're showing you pressure for discipline. This is now working with, okay, I am a leader. I am the one who asked to be on a new, passionate, loving timeline. I need to be disciplined with keeping this vibration to stay on this timeline, connecting with these different elements and knowing these elements are not coming through to push me down. They're coming through to challenge me. They're coming through to support me. They're coming through to show me that I can get out of this 3D reality and move up above any sort of energetic restraint. Hi, Pono puppies. Thank you, sweetheart. He brought us a pillow. How sweet of him. Want to say hi? Yeah. You're saying hi. Hello, buddy. Yeah. Okay. You're going to lay with us? Maybe? Let's check out the next. He has this thing about laying on the laptop, so I'm hoping he doesn't do that. Isn't that right? The next meditation, oh, hi, Ham, is how are you committed to your beliefs? To be on your 5D and higher timeline, to set goals about being a strong leader and using these skills, you need to be committed to your belief. What do you believe in, and how can you stay committed? I believe that is it. Possibly 4. Yes. That is it for the meditation aspect. I will be going over other information, but this is your energetic resource. So how can you use the elements to better understand who you are and how to balance your lower chakras and upper chakras? And how can you set goals with the intent of learning these skills so you can actually receive soul wealth, so you can receive energy that really places your passion, your love, your soul rights into abundance in this timeline now. That is our resources. So check to see about Mintakan Star Seed and how it correlates with energy. Check and see how the elements correlate with different aspects of how your heart chakra functions within your whole astrological chart. Thank you so much. I'm so excited for our next video that goes over transitions. Bye, guys.